Jesus juice, Jesus blood. Those two descriptions of red and white wine as ascribed to Michael Jackson made headlines in February 2004. As a result of a scathing article about him by Moran Orth and Vanity Fair, the allegation made by Orth is that Michael gave Gabor Rizzo and another boy wine, Jesus juice, and Coke cans on a flight from Florida in February 2003. Jackson, though, prefers Jesus blood. This is a disturbing accusation, obviously, but even more so because of the charges against Michael have to do with giving a minor intoxicating agents in order to wear him down for with him. Orth's primary source for increasingly lurid stories about Jackson and Vanity Fair is his former business advisor, Mohan Lee. Lee was Jackson's financial advisor from 1998 to 2001. He sued him for $14 million in 2002 and hasn't stopped talking about him since. Even though Jackson settled the suit by giving him money, Lee is the person who told Orth in another Vanity Fair article, that Jackson hired a witch doctor named Baba to sacrifice dozens of cows in order to put a curse on David Geffen and Steven Spielberg. That's hard to believe, even for Michael Jackson. The wine story, however, is partially true. Michael does refer to white wine as Jesus' juice and red wine as Jesus' blood. And it's an offbeat joke of his, probably not a very good one, but everyone in his camp knows about it. Also, he does drink them both from soda cans. However, Orth reports that the concomitant is Michael's way of drinking alcohol without having anyone know what he's doing. The truth is that he drinks wine out of soda pop cans so that children won't see him doing it. He's always around kids and he doesn't want them to see him drinking, says someone in his camp. It's weird, but not criminal. Also, Jackson has always been afraid that he will be photographed with a glass of wine in his hand, and he thinks that will be inappropriate for his image. In an in-flight passenger profile document that has become part of the public record in litigation between Jackson and ExtraJet, the private airline company he once hired, details the pop star's food and beverage preferences and seems to further confirm the white the wine anecdote. According to the document dated September 1st, 2003, white wine in a Diet Coke can was required in every, the word is underlined in the document for emphasis, flight. In addition, according to the passenger profile document, Michael sometimes drank tequila, gin, or Carnival in flights. A strange requirement outlined in the documentation is Michael Jackson's desire for fried chicken from Kennedy Fried Chicken, the fast food restaurant. For every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Michael demands the so-called secret recipe with original chicken breast, mashed potatoes, corn, and biscuits with spray butter. On short flights, according to the documents, he requests big red gum, mints, cheese, and crackers, and fruit plates. He will not eat broccoli or strong scented foods. Prince Michael First and Paris have stricter diet and are not permitted to eat peanut butter, sugar, or chocolate. KFC is part of their regiment when flying, but it must be stripped of all skin according to the documents. The children typically will ask for the same thing their dad is eating for every meal, but he'll determine that they are allowed to eat like crackers. Also, in bold letters, next to the menu it reads no sugar and no chicken skin. The document says that Paris in particular is good at cajoling for you for sugar. Moreover, Prince Michael II, aka Blanket, is always fed by his nanny, Grace Rumba, who is noted will never eat KFC chicken. The toddler gets the same KFC regiment, cut up into pieces in addition to crackers, grapes, and juice or milk. Finally, the in-flight behavior of Michael Jackson, a non-smoker, is described as very timid, but will get out of his seat during takeoff and landing. Be prepared to clean a lot after he deplanes. It must be noted, though, that Jackson and Mark Geragos were suing ExtraJet, accusing its staff of having secretly video recorded his flight from Las Vegas to Santa Barbara on the day he was arrested, and then attempting to sell the tape. Documents that surface from ExtraJet's side of the litigation have to be therefore viewed with at least some skepticism. Also, Richard Asura, another youngster, Marine Earth, Kim was given wine by Michael when he was 12, categorically denied the report as soon as the Vanity Fair article hit the stands. He says Orth never contacted him before writing the story. His father confirmed that his son was not given any wine by Michael, either in a glass or soda can. Stories about Michael that mix truth and fiction, such as the wine and coke cans, Endicott only serve to confuse people and make them wonder. You can't blame people for speculating about odd behavior. And live charges that he intoxicated a minor in this way, this new information that he actually does drink wine out of soda cans, does not look good for him. It has to be a concern to his defense. There are records, and there is also probably a stewardess who served Michael wine in this manner. How much of a leap is this? When that is just something Jackson would give to a minor. When you speak of this kind of person, when do you cross the line between weird and criminal? That's the question. Well, it's actually hard to say, only if you actually look close enough and if you knew the person better.